Okay, so hello guys. In this video, we'll be talking about alphabets in the German language. So, as you can see here, we have the pronunciation of the English alphabet. This is the English alphabet, and these are how we pronounce the alphabets in German language. Then, first, we will discuss all of these alphabets, and then after that, we will move on to German words and their English counterparts. So, so let's begin. And in so usually in English language, we whenever someone tells us to to speak alphabets, we go like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and so on. So in German as well, we use the same alphabets. But if someone tells you to speak the alphabets from A to Z, we don't say A, B, C, but rather we follow this. So if we want to say A in German, it's actually pronounced as A, and if you want to say B, it's called Be. C, say. It's not just say, but rather it's like half of T is pronounced, and then you combine it with say, say, say. You just touch your tongue to the teeth to speak half of the T and say. For D, we say day. For E, we say A. Yeah, it's different. E is pronounced just as we pronounce A in English. It's like A. F is pronounced as F, similar as English. G is pronounced as G. H is pronounced as Ha. In German, the I is pronounced as E. J is pronounced as Yacht. K is pronounced as Ka. L is pronounced as L. M is pronounced as M. N is pronounced as N. O, similar as English O. P is pronounced as P. Sorry. Q is pronounced as Ku. Once again, Q is pronounced as Ku. Ku. R is pronounced as Air. Air. It's similar to error, but we are just speaking the air part. S is pronounced as S. T is pronounced as Te. U is pronounced as U. There is a little more emphasis on the U because we have W. V is pronounced as Pow. W is pronounced as Way. X, X, once again, X, X. Y is a little bit awkward. Y is pronounced as Upsilon. I know it's a handful, but that's what it is. Z is pronounced as Set, just like we looked up. It's similar to C when we said half of T, say. Z is similar to it. We will say half of T and then set, set. Then we have this. It is these letters are used in German regularly in many words. This is the beta sign from mathematics. So whenever these letters A, O, and U have these two dots above them, these are called umlaut. Let me write the name for you. Umlaut, it's pronounced something like this. So this is A umlaut. So this is A umlaut. So pronunciation of this is just a little bit more emphasis and little bit more elongated A. So usually we pronounce A as just A, but when A umlaut is there, we have to extend the A. It's like A. Normally we just say A, but this is A. And then comes umlaut. We will pronounce it as A, kind of like that. AO. 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 Not O, but rather AO. And this is O umlaut, and just as in the case of A umlaut, we will be forcing you and speak it for longer duration. Like we said in case of A umlaut, it was A. Similarly, O umlaut we will say you, and it sounds more like you. And then we have beta. So the pronunciation is S, but it's used for words which have it's the replacement for the double S in any word. So instead of writing double S in German, we just write beta. So coming at German and English words. In German we say Apfel. Apfel. For English we have apple, and in German we have banane, banane, and English we have banana. In German couch, which stands for English couch. And this is the thing that many people don't know, that in English we say Germany, but Germans don't call their country as Germany. They rather call it Deutschland. This is there is a D at the end. Sorry. There is a D at the end. In German language, this is pronounced as T. Whenever we have D at the end of a word. So Deutschland, Deutschland. Then elephant, elephant. A will be pronounced as double A only here. So elephant, which stands for elephant in English. Then fish, which is fish in English. Guitare, guitare, which is guitar in English. Then house, for house in English. House, house. Eagle, eagle. Sounds like eagle but with an I. Eagle, hedgehog. Yogurt, yogurt. Cafe, coffee. Cafe, coffee. Liebe, Liebe, love. Man, man, man. Nagel, Nagel stands for nail. Orange, orange in English. This is penguin. In English we say penguin, but in German it's penguin. Then we have quiz, similar to English quiz. Then rot, rot in English stands for red. And in German we pronounce S as Z. So let me just write it. In German, S has the sound of Z. So it's not son, it's zone. Zone, which is sun in English. And it's the opposite for Z. Z is pronounced as S in German in most of the cases. There are some exceptions and we will look into them in the further videos. Then we have T, similar to T. Then we have Uher, Uher, which stands for clock in English. Uher, clock. And V is pronounced as F in English, in German. So V has the sound of F, so we will call it Vogel. Vogel, which stands for bird. And then we have Volk, which stands for cloud. By the way, there's the car brand that is Volkswagen. Many people pronounce it as Volkswagen, but it's actually pronounced as Volkswagen because it's a German brand. Volk, cloud. Then xylophone, similar to English xylophone. Then we have yak, which is yak in English as well. Then we have zebra, which is similar to English zebra or zebra, however you pronounce it. Then bear, bear, bear. In German, we pronounce it as bear. In English, it's beer, but it's more like beer. But in German, this is pronounced as bear, bear, like kind of like this, but more emphasis on a bear. In English, it's oil, but in German, O umlaut and L, it's pronounced as eol, eol, eol. You can replace the O with the EO, then you will get the correct pronunciation. Eol, eol, which is oil in English. Then fünf, which stands for the number 5, and similarly you can write the number in numerical form or in this way in form of alphabets. Then fuse, fuse, which stands for foot in English, and in German it's fuse. So I so thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it was helpful, and I will be making more videos in the future. And so thank you for watching. Bye.